Orson Welles had two qualities that made him an innovator. The first was obviously a brash, intrepid, and ignorant vault into a new medium, such as radio drama or cinema. The second quality was insisting on a multi-layered perfectionism that would result, ironically enough, in his art proving to be timeless. Let me offer an example. It's the early 1930s. Orson Welles is a young theatrical wunderkind, and CBS comes knocking on his door saying, "Hey, Orson, how would you like to have this little radio deal? We love your voice for the shadow." He puts together a radio production of Dracula with his collaborator at the time, John Houseman. He eventually fell out with him, but that was the guy who helped him with Mercury Theater. And the sound effects guys come in to rehearse this new production of Dracula. Orson hears newspaper and says, no, that doesn't sound like leaves. I want you to go to Central Park right now and get me leaves. Orson, it's February. We can't do that. Oh, yes, you're right. Well, use newspaper anyway. I mean, he was that meticulous about sound design. John Houseman smugly noted in his little book that, Orson was doing all this work on the sound effects, but nobody with the radio sets could actually hear these subtle sound effects. But you see, that's where John Houseman was wrong. Because Orson Welles' sound effects can now be heard on any recording now, today. Because now we have greater fidelity in our speakers, so we can hear what Orson was up to, and we can marvel that he was that specific, that demanding, that exacting. And that is what made Orson Welles a genius, because he was thinking subconsciously about the audience who might be listening to his work decades later. He was making timeless art. And that, in an age of AI slop and hacks, is what you need to shoot for. Standards!